time for baseball. In now is Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it, and that's out number one. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two. And now for Washington, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Strasburg has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Rendon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he struck him out. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Way out in front.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the end. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. High and deep to center field. Eaton going back. Onto the grass hill and gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Outstanding. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 8. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Howie Kendrick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's had some success, 5 for 11. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Michael Taylor.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far.
That ball's foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Neil Walker, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now batting, Brendan Drury. Here's a high pop-up. Kendrick is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, number 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And Judge is off and running. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing if they're going to swing it.
No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Matt Adams now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Riding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly to Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Applies the tag, and he is out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Striding in, Neil Walker trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third.
Walker.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way.
Ouch, that one hit him. Brandon Drury will bat next. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Too high, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Standing in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Throw won't get him. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Strasburg on 1-1. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the end. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Gloved by Walker. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now for Washington, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Taylor sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the... Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Second started out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Gary Sanchez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
First baseman number 33.
Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks will swing it from the left side right here. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down.
He's safe.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted in the air to center field. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play. Here's Neil Walker. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Wieters has it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's
got him looking, and that'll do. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's Matt Adams now. First pitch of the at-bat. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be foul. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. In now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. On his way to pitch number 100. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
A little bouncer. 2-1. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he chased it in the dirt. Wieters gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired. 2 down now. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Wieters. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Bird is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something.
He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs and only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.